Hello, algebra students. Good news. Directions here say simplify, and this is a fairly simple example. So we're simplifying 6 minus 5 times the quantity of 3 minus x squared. Now, don't make the common student error of starting with 6 minus 5. Remember that when we are simplifying, we are supposed to follow the order of operations, handling any groupings first, then exponents, then multiplication and division, and then finally addition and its inverse, subtraction. Now, of course, you could come to the grouping and say, Kate, there's literally nothing I can do here. I can't do 3 minus x squared. They are not like terms, they cannot combine. I agree with you. Okay, nice. And you could also say, well, Kate, I can't do any of the exponents either. The only exponent here is a square, and it's on x. And how in the world am I going to square a number I don't know? I can't square some mystery number x. I can't make that any simpler. And I would say, it's true. Fair enough. However, this is where you guys who subtracted first went wrong. You need to multiply before you add subtract. Yes, that says 6 minus 5, but it says 6 minus 5 times all of this. So I need to do that multiplication first. Now, when you multiply it, don't treat it like minus 5. Treat it like negative 5. So negative 5 times 3 is negative 15. And listen, negative 5 times negative x squared. A negative times a negative is a positive, right? Because the opposite of a negative is a positive. And then I'll write the number first, 5, and the variable portion second, x squared. And now I have not yet dealt with that 6, so it'll drop. And now I can combine like terms, okay? So 6 minus 15 is negative 9, and there's no other x squared term. So now this is a correct answer, but it's not how you'll see it written in the answer key. In the answer key, you're going to see the variable term first. So variable term is 5x squared, and the numeric term second, so it's negative 9 or minus 9. And the reason for that is just it's called standard order of a polynomials. We usually start with the highest exponent on x and go down from there. So the very last number is the constant, the plain old number. But you're not wrong if you wrote it this way, okay? So for those of you who are just writing the video because you're like, I can't figure out her order. You were not wrong. You just didn't write it in the standard form. On the GED test, you're most likely to see multiple choices, so I would expect multiple choices to be in standard form since the test was written by a mathematician, so you're probably going to see it this way. Now, one thing to be cautious of, though, is notice how the signs moved with the number. This was plus 5x, and so now this is positive. This was negative 9, and so now this is minus, okay? The signs travel with the terms. All right, you guys. Strong work. Super proud of you, and getting exposed to this language about polynomials and standard form, that's going to help you to be better prepared for college. All right. Happy learning.